Evening to you too.
Yes, how are you today?
Very good. Yeah. I was my school this was dismissed today because of for the last grade to have a exam
Uh-huh.
testing their skills for university. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see. So that's nice. And what did you do with your free time?
Sleep. I was lack of sleep for a whole week.
Oh, okay, I see. So you catch up on sleep today.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, that's a very good solution and the best way to spend your free time anyway. Yes, all right. Well, thank you so much for telling me about that. And yes, we have a new topic tonight. So are you ready for it?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, great. So here, let me share my screen with you. Just a moment, please. All right. So here, Han, can you see my screen?
All right. I can see it now.
Okay, that's good. So here, let's read the title. Please listen and repeat. Scientists know more about how we forget.
Scientists know more about how we forget.
Yes. Okay, that's good. So this time, let's listen to the audio and read along. Okay?
Yes.
Yes. All right. Just a moment.
Scientists know more about how we forget.
Can you hear the audio clearly?
Yes.
Okay.
This is breakingnewsenglish.com. Some people are very forgetful, while others can remember everything they've done. Scientists know a lot about how our brains store and remember facts and experiences. There is little research on how or why the brain forgets things. A new study looks at forgetting. A team of researchers from the USA studied the brain's process of forgetting things. The researchers are cognitive neuroscientists. They study the brain and how it thinks and works. Their work may help people who have memory problems. It may also help those with depression and dementia. The lead scientist, Marie Banich, said, "It may sound surprising that people can control what and how they forget." Professor Banich said, "Forgetting is important." She said it keeps the brain working smoothly. Her research found ways that people remove information from their brain. She said, "We have control over the ability to remove information from our thoughts." This is important because it means we can focus on more important tasks. However, although we can control what and how we forget, the act of forgetting needs a lot of effort. Another researcher, Sarah Festini, agreed. She said, "We found that intentionally forgetting no longer relevant information from the mind is beneficial, but it doesn't happen automatically." Researchers will now look at why we forget recent events, like where we left our keys. This is Jerry Golland reporting from Ottawa, Canada.
All right. Thank you so much for listening. Now let's read the article ourselves. Please listen and repeat. Scientists know more about how we forget.
Scientists know more about how we forget.
Mhm. Some people are very forgetful, while others can remember everything they have done.
Some people are very forgetful, while others can remember everything they have done.
Scientists know a lot about how our brains store and remember facts and experiences.
Scientists know about know a lot about how our brains store and remember facts and
Mhm. Experiences.
experiences.
Yes, there is little research on how or why the brain forgets things.
There is little research on how or why the brain forgets things.
Mhm. A new study looks at forgetting.
A new study looks at forgetting.
Mhm. A team of researchers from the USA studied the brain's process of forgetting things.
A team of researchers from the USA studied the brain's process of forgetting things.
Mhm. The researchers are cognitive neuroscientists.
The researchers are cognitive neuroscientists.
Mhm. They study the brain and how it thinks and works.
They study the brain and how it thinks and works.
Mhm. Their work may help people who have memory problems.
Their, ro- their work may help people who have memory problems.
Mhm. It may also help those with depression and dementia.
It may also help those with depression or de- dementia.
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 Yes. The lead scientist, Mary Banich, said it may sound surprising that people can control what and how they forget.
The lead scientist, Mary Banish, said it may sound surprising that people can control what and how they forget.
Mhm. Professor Banich said forgetting is important.
Professor Banish said forgetting is important.
She said it keeps the brain working smoothly.
She said it keeps the brain working smoothly.
Her research found ways that people remove information from their brain.
Her research found ways that people remove information from their brain.
Mhm. She said we have control over the ability to remove information from our thoughts.
She said we have control over the ability to remove information from our thoughts.
This is important because it means we can focus on more important tasks.
This, this, sorry, this is important because it means we can focus on more important tasks.
Mhm. However, although we can control what and how we forget, the act of forgetting needs a lot of effort.
However, although we can control what and how we forget, the act of forgetting needs a lot of effort.
Mhm. Another researcher, Sarah Festini, agreed.
Another researcher, Sana Festini, agreed.
Uh-huh. She said, we've found that intentionally forgetting no longer relevant information from the mind is beneficial, but it doesn't happen automatically.
She's wait. She said we found out that intentionally forgetting no longer relevant information from the mind is beneficial, but it doesn't happen automatically.
Researchers will now look at why we forget recent events, like where we left our keys.
Researchers now will now look at why we forget recent events, like where we left our keys.
Yes, all right. Thank you so much. So, Han, do you understand the article?
Yes.
Yes, okay, that's fantastic then. All right, so since we've already discussed, talked about the pronunciations, could you please read it by yourself?
Alright. Some people are very forgetful, while others can remember everything they have done. Scientists know a lot about how our brains store and remember facts and experience. There is little research on how or why the brain forgets things.
Mhm.
A new study looks at forgetting. A team of researchers from the USA studied the brain's process of forgetting things. The researchers are cognitive re- neo sorry neuroscientists.
Yes, that's right.
They study the brain and how it thinks and works.
Mm-hmm.
Their work may help people who have memory problems. It may also help those with depression or dementia. The lead scientist, Mary Banish, said it may sound surprising that people can control what and how they forget.
Mm-hmm.
Professor Banish said forgetting is important. She said it keeps the brain working smoothly. Her research found ways that people remove information from their brain. She said we have control over the ability to remove information from our thoughts.
Okay.
This is important because it means we can focus on more important tasks.
Mm-hmm.
However, although we can control what and how we forget, the act of forgetting needs a lot of effort.
Okay.
Another research, Sarah Festini agreed.
Okay.
She said, she said, um, we we have found that intentionally forgetting no longer relevant information from the mind is beneficial, but it doesn't happen automatically.
Mm-hmm.
Researchers will now look at why we forget recent events, like how we left our keys.
Like where?
Where we left our keys.
Yes. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for reading nicely. And now here, let's review some other words. Just a moment, please. Let me clear this up. Right, here we go. Please listen and repeat. Forgetful.
Forgetful.
Scientists.
Scientists.
Facts.
Facts.
Research.
Research.
Brain.
Brain.
Memory.
Memory.
Depression.
Depression.
Dementia.
Dementia.
Uh-huh. Information.
Information.
Control.
Control.
Focus.
Focus.
Tasks.
Task.
Effort.
Effort.
Beneficial. Mm-hmm. Mind.
Mind.
Recent events.
Recent events.
Keys.
Keys.
Okay, that was good. Thank you so much for reading nicely. And do you have any questions about these words?
Dementia. Dementia.
Yes. All right. So dementia is a disease mhm, or illness where older people forgets things. Yes. All right. So when old people forget things, that is already dementia. Like they can't remember their own names, they can't remember their spouse or husband, their children, or they can't even remember how to do simple tasks. So that is dementia. Yes. All right. Is there anything else?
Um, can you move up to
Sure,
the
sure. To the article. Okay, here we go.
yes. Neuroscientists,
Uh-huh.
cognitive and neuroscientists.
Oh, okay. Yes. All right. So when we say cognitive, that means how our brain thinks. Yeah, cognitive means how our brain thinks, the process of thinking. And when we say neuroscientists, these are scientists or doctors who study the brain. Yes. All right. So basically, they are scientists or doctors who study the brain. So cognitive neuroscientists are doctors who study the brain about how the brain thinks.
All right.
hmm Okay, how about this part?
No longer relevant information is like showing. Relevant is showing.
Relevant is important at the moment. Important at the moment. Yeah, so if we are using that information now, then that is relevant because it is useful for us now. But when we say no longer relevant, that means that information is not useful to us anymore. Yeah, so no longer relevant, no longer useful. Is there anything else?
No, that's all. Yes.
Yes, okay then. So here let's discuss. It says it is useful to be able to forget things. Do you agree with this one or do you disagree?
I will be agree because sometimes there are memories that we are too embarrassed or we feel too bad, so we just want to forget it. It's like only me and few people remember,
Mm-hmm.
so we just want to forget it to the fact that if people ask us about it, we will like, I don't know about it.
Uh-huh. Okay, yes. All right. So intentionally forgetting about something embarrassing or something you don't want to be remembered by others is a good example of why forgetting things is important. All right, thank you. So now let's try our true or false activity. All right, so Han, please tell me if it's true or false based on the article that we just read. Right, number one, the article says we're all forgetful.
It's false.
Yes, it's false, right? Because some are very, some are no, not. Yes. Number two, scientists know a lot about how the brain forgets things.
uh, I will say true.
hmm Scientists know a lot about how our brains store and remember facts, but there is little research on how or
Ah,
why the brain forgets.
uh, okay, so it's false.
Yes, it is false. All right, number three, the scientists' research may help people who are depressed.
True.
Yes, it's true. All right. Our researchers said it's not surprising that we can control what we forget.
False.
hmm Yes, all right. It is false because it is surprising. All right. And number five, a professor said forgetting helps the brain work smoothly.
Forgetting helps the brain work smoothly. Is true?
Yes, it's true. Okay. Number six, the act of forgetting needs a lot of effort.
True.
Yes, it is. All right. Forgetting unimportant information doesn't happen automatically.
True.
Yes, it's true. Researcher says everyone forgets where they leave their keys.
Is false.
It's false. Not everyone forgets, but a lot of people do. All right. Thank you so much. Do you have any questions about true or false activity?
No, I don't have.
All right. Now let's try synonym match. Please tell me the synonyms of the words 1 to 10 from A to J.
Right.
Forgetful,
Forgetful is absent-minded.
yes, it is. Absent minded. All right. Remember?
Remember is um, past
Uh huh. Okay. Process.
process is action.
Mm hmm. Okay. Action. Right. Problems.
Problems is difficulty.
Difficulties.
Difficulties,
Uh huh.
yeah,
All right. Surprising.
is unexpected. Unexpected.
Yes. Okay. Unexpected. Smoothly.
Smoothly like clockwork.
Uh huh. Yes. Like clockwork. Okay. Ability.
Ability is power.
Power. Uh huh. All right. Power. Focus.
Focus is concentrate.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Concentrate. Intentionally.
Is deliberity.
Uh huh. Yes. The pronunciation is deliberately.
Deliberate. What the deliberately
Yes. Deliberately. Okay. That's right. Mm-hmm. Beneficial.
is useful.
Useful. Yes. That's right. So remember is.
Recall.
Yes, that is correct. It is recall. All right, so here let's read the words and their synonyms. Forgetful.
Forgetful.
Absent-minded.
Absent-minded.
Yes, remember.
Remember.
Recall.
Recall.
Process. Action.
Action.
Problems.
Problems.
Mhm. Difficulties.
Difficulties.
Yes, surprising.
Surprising.
Unexpected.
Unexpected.
Smoothly.
Smoothly.
Like clockwork.
Like clockwork.
Uh-huh. Ability.
Ability.
Power.
Power.
Focus.
Focus.
Concentrate.
Concentrate.
Intentionally.
Intentionally.
hmm Deliberately.
Deliberate. Deliberately.
Yes. Beneficial.
beneficial,
Useful.
useful.
Yes. Okay. Thank you so much for reading well. Do you have any questions about the synonyms?
The deliberately
Yes.
is hard to read.
Ah, okay. Yes. All right. So actually, this one has deliberately. It is because there are like five syllables, deliberately. Yeah, there's five. But the stress is on the first one, deliberately. So basically, you just squish them together. Yeah, deliberately. Just like that.
Deliberately.
Yes. One more time, deliberately.
Deliberately.
Yes, that's fine. All right, that's it.
Deliberately.
Yes. You're saying it
Deli.
right.
Deli.
Yeah.
Daily.
Yes, like daily, but not
Daily.
really as long as
Deadly. Yes,
day.
deadly.
Yes, okay.
Dead. Wait. Dead. What the? Dead. Deliberately.
Deliberately.
Deli.
Like
Deadly.
deliver.
And. Yeah, deliver.
Yes, the same.
And
Deliberately. Mm. Okay. They have the same beginning sounds with deliver, so deliberately. Yeah. Okay, is there anything else?
uh, no.
No. Okay then. All right, so let's move on to our discussion. Right, Han, how forgetful are you?
Um, is counting. Forgot to pull out my motorbike keys and leave it for 6 hours before I realized I left it there
Okay, at school?
at school.
Oh, okay. Well, your school has a gate, or where did you park it? Did you park it outside the school?
I park outside the school.
Oh, okay. It could have been stolen. Oh no. Yeah, but luckily nobody stole it. Yeah. All right. So you just left your keys stuck in the motorcycle. Today?
No, it's before New Year.
Oh, okay. I see. How often did that happen?
Just once. Why is this that often?
Oh,
I lost
okay.
my motorbike key. Why is that often?
Oh, okay. I see. All right then. Oh, do you usually forget where you put your motorbike key?
Um, on my car, on my motorbike,
Mm-hmm.
stuck in there, and I go right into my school for 6 hours. Then I come back and I saw my motorbike there, and I was like, "Where's the key?"
But you found your key on the
No, I lost.
motorbike. You lost it.
Yeah, so I have to go home, get my spare one, then go back to school and get the motorbike home.
Oh no. Okay. So when you commute, how long does it take to get home?
20 minutes, but
20 minutes.
depends because my usual speed is 20 minutes, but some of the Uber driver they are fast, so it's just like 10 to 15 minutes if they are
Ah.
fast. Yes.
Ah, okay, I see. All right. Maybe it also depends on the traffic. Yeah. Is it usually like a heavy traffic on the way home?
No, but when is my school is over, is usually yeah, lot of traffics.
Mm-hmm. I see. Okay, because there are a lot of people going home, so it's like rush hour. Okay. Well, Han, who is the most forgetful person you know?
Uh, myself.
Yourself. Okay.
The fact that I remember like memories from my 5 years old, but I don't remember whether I left my key or I didn't bring my lunch bag.
You forget your lunch
I
bag?
forget my lunch bag when I'm inside the elevator and I'm going down. I remember I
Oh.
forget it. And I was like, should I come up and take it? Or should I just go and pretending that I'm still forgetting?
Uh-huh. Okay. Well, what do you usually do when you remember that you forgot to take your lunch bag? Do you come back up?
No, I was late, so I decided to. I just go.
Oh, okay. I see. But do you forget your lunch bag often?
No, I
No.
because usually the lunch bag will be right in front of my eyes when I get out of the house, and I would put it um in front of me
Mm-hmm.
also. So when I got to my school, I just take it and go with me. And then at lunch, I put it right next to my bag so I won't forget.
Mm-hmm.
But I
I see.
usually get the chance of going home, take my car when I was about to drive it outside the school. I just remember I forgot my lunch bag, so I have to call my friend who is usually up there late to bring it down
Uh-huh.
to me.
Oh, okay. I see. All right. But lucky you have a friend who's usually up there late. Yeah. Quite convenient for you. Well, what have you forgotten to do recently? Is there anything that you've forgotten to do recently?
I forgot to note my. It's like noting my dailies reports,
Uh-huh.
or because in Vietnam, since you in Vietnam, I don't know if you know about it or not, but near my house there is an accident, a very quite large accident from because of a car ran right into the motorbike line when there are almost green lights, so people just go around, gather around, like
Uh-huh.
so. A car ran into the
That's
line.
terrible.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
70 people are in injured.
No casualties.
Almost. There are some and there are few people in most serious. There are a child also 4 years old.
Oh, that's bad.
So my mom was even stricter. Like received when I finally have the chance to ride my own bike, she usually said to me that I have to send her my uh, GPS
Location.
location. Yes,
Uh-huh.
just from my everywhere that I outside the house and I ride my bike. Yeah.
Okay, I see. But I do understand how your mother feels after that accident, though. It's nearby your house, so yeah, I mean, she probably is worried about it too. Yeah. Okay, so you forgot to do that. How did your mom react?
Well, and my mom don't go like all hype up because I usually forget it.
Ah,
I usually
okay.
forget it, so I just make sure the time is like exact. If I don't send her, then she will count the time because I usually run. If from my home to my school is about 20 minutes, but if it's from my it's only two places that I usually ride my bike. It's from school to home to school, school back home, and from
Mm-hmm.
school to my teacher's house, or from home to my teacher's house. Both of them are around 30 minutes.
Okay, I see. Yeah, so if it's more
So,
than that, she's
yeah,
gonna
so
start to
she would
worry.
count the time,
Mm-hmm.
So when it's about the time, if she doesn't see any text from me, she will ask me, and I usually reply her right away, or just wait for about almost 10 minutes to reply her back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Oh, okay.
I usually that.
Yeah, I see. Well, that's nice. She's just worried about you after that incident anyway. All right, now, Han, what are you good at remembering?
Uh, I'm good at remembering like locations eventually.
Uh-huh.
Surprisingly, I'm good at remember locations. Like I once go there. I remember. I just don't remember with the age, but I know I go there before. I even described in like the road, and I was like from little to now. I still remember.
Uh-huh. Okay, so you have a good sense
I
of direction.
yes.
Oh, that's nice. I'm terrible at it. Even if I went to that place twice or three times, I'd still forget how to get there. I'd be lost all the time. I really don't have a good sense of direction. It's really terrible. Even if I'm using a GPS, I'd still get lost. I'm not even sure why that happens, but yeah, I'm terrible at directions. Okay. Well, is there anything else that you're good at remembering?
Um, I'm good at. I usually good. I'm not like I'm remembering it from face to faces to works that I like homeworks that I done it before.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have a sense of I know I read this before,
Mm-hmm.
or I saw someone's face. I still remember that I know I met this piece of person before. I just don't know like yeah who it is, but I know this person before. So the longer I meet, the longer I will remember who are you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, or I or if I just meet it in a casual time, okay, occasionally, or just events that I will still remember you, but I'm not sure when or how did I meet you.
Okay, yes, all right. So that's for facial recognition. Yeah, me too.
So
I think
my
I can
mother
do
said
that.
I have a good memories on fiction or figure.
Fiction. Uh-huh.
No, it's like figure
Uh-huh.
um, or objects. No, it's not color. I don't remember color. I remember fiction or places more like good about
Mm,
them.
better about
Yeah,
them.
but
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah,
you
that's
can
very
imagine I have
interesting.
memories of being having a large imaginations.
Uh-huh.
I'm now lost. I'm now losing my uh, ideas to make a new season.
Uh-huh. I see. Okay. Yes, but it's great that you can easily remember objects and even faces. Well, oh, this is an interesting question. You mentioned earlier that you even have memories of you when you were very young. So,
Yeah,
what are your earliest memories?
my earliest memories.
Uh-huh. Yeah, like earliest memories, like memories that you can remember when you were very young.
Um, Let me think through.
Yes, it's all right. You can take your time.
um, losing my memory.
Mm-hmm.
From wait, hold on. I'm gonna ask my mother this.
Okay.
Mẹ mẹ, nhà 17 Tây Ba với cả cái nhà ở Giảng Võ ấy, thì cái nhà nào mình sống trước hả? Cái... Alright. Well, I have a memories when I was little,
Mm-hmm.
around kindergarten. Um, I have these two memories.
Mm-hmm.
One is I like to draw so much. I draw the entire wall in my old house. I draw fully in my old house to the fact that when new people come to see my house, they look at the wall and they lose their interest immediately.
Oh, okay. I
But when
see.
they sees me, they was like, "Oh, so this is the problem."
You're the reason for the
I'm the
drawings on the
reason, yes.
wall.
But I'm
Uh-huh.
enjoying it. So
Mm,
second
okay.
of all is my fear of some loud noises is when my parents have a TV, a small TV. I usually open the cartoon. I usually open the cartoon like the Elmore. Ah no no no. The they're like using puppets and voice them. So there's a
Like
scene.
Sesame Street.
Just say this, they use puppets as the
Okay.
animation. Okay, so they're usually a scene from the almost end of every episode about asking questions. So when the cutscene came, it usually have a loud noise, and there was a big screen with red frame.
Mm-hmm.
They would just go now for the question time. Um, so their noise are usually like the bang noise a little deeper
Mm-hmm.
and louder with that. So my ears usually hurt, and I was like scared of it because I remember some jump scare that I accidentally seized them. So I scare of it every time it comes because I hate jump scare, and that noises remind me of that. So that's my first
Oh.
fear.
Oh, okay, yes, sorry. Oh, those are the first one is like a good memory about you drawing things on the wall, and the second one is more of like a traumatic memory because you were scared. Yeah. All right. It's very interesting. But I'm more fascinated that your mom let you draw on the walls. Yeah, because
I
some
draw
parents would
all.
not.
I draw like full. The wall is full of it.
Uh-huh. Okay, and they can't stop you, and they let you.
And another one is that I was like childhood so much that even now, if I go through, I was have a great childhood. I think a great memories with the um, think of, uh, the grapefruit.
Uh-huh,
Is that what I
grapefruit.
call? Is that
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
call?
yeah.
Is the fruit that usually some would say they are sweet, some would say they are biting, they are bitter.
Uh-huh, yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
Like a
So
big orange. Yeah.
yeah, sometimes yeah. So I have a very memorable, sorry, very good memories with the smell of it, the smell of
Oh.
the grapefruit flowers.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay, that's nice. Do you, I mean, do grapefruit grow in your area?
No, but the road because the road like down to my neck near my area
Mm-hmm.
have some grapefruit trees.
Oh, okay.
I just realized that grapefruit was raised and grow on a tree when I was second grade. That I
Mm-hmm.
realized that grapefruit was raised from a tree. I thought it's raised from the ground like watermelon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, yeah. Well, I've never seen grapefruits. I mean, I've never seen grapefruit trees because they don't grow here in my country.
Oh,
I've only seen the fruits in the supermarkets because they are, like imported from another country. Yeah, but we do have a lot of other citrus. Yes, but thank you for sharing about that. And yeah, here's a bit of a technical question. What do you know about the brain?
I just know that the brain. I have known this for a long time, but I still not believing it. The brain have the ability to remember as much as a computer can, as much
Yeah.
as how a Google can. And I
Uh-huh.
was like, oh, so my brain was half of it. I only use half of my brain, and I still can remember my freaking school lessons.
Okay, I
I
see. All
still
right.
need the Google to solve it for me.
Oh, okay, I see. I mean, that's totally fine. I mean, it's true. There are a lot of information that we cannot generate or we can't recall, but we do have a lot of memory capacity, though. Yes. All right. Now, okay, this one. What do you know about depression and dementia? The depression, we've
Uh,
talked about it. Yeah.
yeah. Um, Depression is now happening to the younger, but dementia is happening to the older.
Mm-hmm. Yes, the elderlies. That's right.
Dementia it sounds like amnesia.
Yes, it's correct. But amnesia doesn't choose an age, actually. Amnesia is triggered by a traumatic injury to the head, or it is caused by yeah, basically an injury. So anybody of any age who might experience that can have amnesia, but dementia is prone on older people, like late 60s onwards. Yeah, so if people don't have healthy brains or they don't practice their mental capacity often, they can have dementia. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay. I'm just
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. I understand. It's quite late. All right, well, what advice do you have to help people remember things?
um use your small list of like paper stick
Uh-huh.
to stick around from places that you usually walk by.
Oh, sticky notes.
Sticky notes, yes, or you can remind it in your phone. So when you like usually using a texting app. If in my place we have like usually we have Messenger.
Mm-hmm.
So somehow my friend did something to my phone, so I received that I can text myself. I
You can
didn't
text
know
yourself.
I can text myself. I didn't know how. My friend just used it, and when she gave it back to me, that thing popped up. So, so I
Oh.
was so I was like, if I want to remember something that was long, I usually go in there and paste on it.
Okay.
Or if can't, I usually write it on my paper on my sticky note, and I stick it around my study room, or
Mm-hmm.
just write in a paper and keep it inside of like my book, that like my homework or my drawing book, because I usually open it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes. All right. That's a great idea. But actually, on Messenger, you can also message yourself. Yeah. So, yeah, usually when I type documents and I want to have like a soft copy of it without having to save it in a USB, I just send it to myself in Messenger and I can open it everywhere. Yeah, it's quite convenient. You can try that too. All right. So, here, let's move on to our phrase match. Yes, please match the phrases from 1 to 10 to A to J.
Yeah. Some people are very, sorry,
It's all
forgetful.
right. Yes, forgetful. Okay, very good job. And number two,
How our brains store and remember facts.
yes, that's right. And remember facts. Okay. Number three,
How people who have memories problems.
yes, problems. Okay. Number four,
Help people. Oh wait, no. Help those with depressions and dementia.
yes, and dementia. Okay. The lead,
The lead scientist.
yes, scientist. Okay. And she said,
She said it keeps the brain working smoothly.
yes, smoothly.
I was just gonna say smoothie. The fact that I'm
Smoothies.
craving for sweet right now.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, smoothie sounds great, but maybe in the morning. All right, number seven.
Number seven, we have control over the ability to remove information.
Yes, to remove information. Great. And number eight.
We can focus on more important tasks.
Yes, all right. Important tasks. And yes, number nine.
Number nine is forgetting no longer relevant information.
Information. Yes, okay, that is correct. And number 10, where we left?
Where we left our keys.
Yes, where we left our keys. Okay, good job. And now let's try spelling. Please tell me the correct words from these jumbled letters. Let's start with number one.
The fact that I forget my keys and my mom forget her phone.
Okay, I see. Me too. I forget my phone
No,
all
no,
the
actually,
time.
I don't forget my keys. I forget like doing like preparing stuff. I was
Ah,
like, I'm
okay.
gonna take it later. Then when I after the house, I was like, oh, oh shoot! I just remember I somehow sensed that I forgot something, but I just told myself that I think I don't forget something. Then when I after the house,
Uh-huh.
like, oh, that's why I sensed that I think I forget something, because I
Hmm.
did forget it.
Oh, okay. I see.
My
All
mom
right.
forget both keys and her phone same time.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Well, so that makes you,
Some people are very forgetful.
yes, forgetful. Very good. And number two.
Brainstorm memories, facts.
Yes, that's right. It is fact. And number three.
Study the brain No. Uh, how the heck did you write that? But I still don't know what I mean. Pre. Like.
No?
Pre. No. Pro. What the hell? Process.
Yes, it's process. Yes.
I was like precautions, and I was like, where's the U?
Yes, it's process actually. All right, number 4.
Number 4 have the people who have memory problem.
Yes, that's right. It is memory. Uh-huh. And number 5? Yeah, this word is familiar.
Help with those depression.
Yes. All right. Depression. And number 6?
The lead scientist.
Yes. Okay. Scientist. And next one, number 7.
It keeps the brain working smoothly.
Yes, smoothly. Smoothly. And number 8.
The ability to remove.
Yes, that's right. It is remove. And number 9.
Relevant.
Yes, relevant. Okay, number 10.
Number 12 is the mind is uh beneficial.
Yes, it is. Okay.
I was like Balenciaga, what the hell? I was like, why the what's the L at the end?
Yes, why is it Balenciaga?
I wasn't even heard about that. I was just
Yes.
Balenciaga. What?
I think I saw a video on Facebook about that, so it's
No,
kind of like,
I didn't read any of that.
oh, okay. All
Uh,
right, how about number 11?
automatically.
Yes. Okay, very good job. It is automatically. Okay, and number 12?
Certain. No. Uh, uh, what the hell? Rent. No. Recent.
Yes. It is recent.
Why
Okay,
is
that's
rent?
it.
Why? I even.
Yeah, the E and C is gone. All right. Well,
Yeah.
anyway, let's talk some more about it next time. But for now, I have to say goodbye. So we've run out of time and have a great evening, Han.
Have
Bye
a
bye. Thank you. Good
good
night.
night.